Tonight on UCentral News. A man was sentenced to life in prison with no possibility of parole today for a 2016 murder of an Edmond woman. Find out more next. It's been a very cloudy day today. Carly Torbett will let you know about potential storm chances later in the show. And a late night show has been pulled from ABC following a controversy. Zach Sexton has all of the details. Are you missing your suit of armor? You might want to check your closet because the Edmond Police Department is asking for the owner to come claim it. All that and more happening right now on UCentral News.
Live from Central Oklahoma, this is UCentral News.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Abby Avers.
And I'm Jeremy Ramirez. Welcome to this edition of UCentral News.
Joseph Tyler Beck was sentenced to life in prison with no possibility of parole Wednesday for the 2016 murder of Jennifer Kylie Molloy, an Edmond woman who was found dead in her apartment near UCO in October of 2016. The case went cold due to a lack of leads until a welfare check was done by Oklahoma Highway Patrol on Beck during May of 2024 due to him sitting on the side of Interstate 40, during which Beck confessed to Molloy's murder. Beck was reportedly obsessed with Molloy and killed her after she rejected his advances. Beck had entered a blind plea of guilty prior to the trial.
An armed robbery occurred early this morning at a 7-Eleven near 15th Street and Boulevard. The robbery occurred around 3 a.m. The suspect allegedly pulled a gun on the store clerk, then stole several items and escaped. At this time, the suspect is still at large, and no information is available. This is still a developing story, so stay tuned into UCentral News for more updates. Anyone with information on the crime is encouraged to call the Edmond Police Department.
Well, it's been pretty cloudy today. I wonder if that's going to continue. Carly, how's it looking?
Abby, we've had a roller coaster of emotions with this weather today. We saw some drizzle, we saw some sun, and now we're seeing some clouds. Partly cloudy outside, really humid. This is the hottest part of our day, 82 degrees outside with a light wind coming in from the north at about 4 miles an hour with that humidity at a 48% and that rain at a 17% chance. But if we do see that rain, it is just going to be that little drizzle like we saw earlier this afternoon. Going into allergies, I do not have to show you to know that these are very high. These past couple weeks, tree and ragweed very, very high. But good news is we are going to be seeing a lot of rain coming in these next couple of days, so hopefully it'll wash away those pollens that we've been seeing. Looking ahead, chances of scattered thunderstorms overnight, so we might see some gusty wind, maybe some chances of some small hail, some isolated storms coming in early next week. I will have more information about that for you later on in the show. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Carly. Charges are filed against a Texas man who's accused of making terroristic threats against a candidate for New York City mayor. Prosecutors from the Queens District Attorney's Office say 44-year-old Jeremy Fistel made multiple threats against mayoral candidate Zohran Mamdani between June and July of this year. Prosecutors say they were anti-Muslim messages in the form of voicemails and a written note. Fistel was arrested last week and arraigned Thursday on a 22-count indictment. The charges include 4 counts of making a terroristic threat as a hate crime. Fistel allegedly told authorities he only wanted to express his political beliefs. He has pleaded not guilty to the charges. Mamdani is a New York City assemblyman. The Democratic Socialist won his party's primary in the mayoral race, stunning many political experts in the city.
It's official, poster invasion has stormed Bronco Lake, and dorm walls will never be the same. I spoke with LJ Littlejohn, one of the organizers of the event. Let's take a look at what went on.
So we're with Poster Invasion, and we travel across the country, go to different college campuses, and we come to this campus every year. So we're excited to be back. We're here for 2 days, today from 9 to 6 and tomorrow from 9 to 6 as well.
From tapestries to postcards and, of course, posters galore.
We're a woman-owned business. We're based out of Greenville, South Carolina, and yeah, we're the best in class. So we try to keep our secrets, on the low a little bit, but we love it. We love the poster biz, and we love to come to college campuses.
I'm Jeremy Ramirez, reporting from Bronco Lake with UCentral News.
President Donald Trump said early today that he plans to designate Antifa as a major terrorist organization. According to the Associated Press, Antifa, short for anti-fascist, is an umbrella term for far-left militant groups and is not a singular entity. Trump, who is on a state visit to the United Kingdom, made the announcement on social media, saying that, quote, "I am pleased to inform our many USA patriots that I am designating Antifa a sick, dangerous, radical left disaster as a major terrorist organization," end quote. No other details about how Antifa will be classified as a terrorist organization have been released at this time.
The weather is giving us a lot of mixed emotions lately. Is it going to rain or not?
I guess we'll find out when we come back, when Carly has your full look at weather.
Don't go anywhere.
The University of Central Oklahoma grows and thrives. We move to meet our students where they are and get them where they want to go. Over time, thousands of students have made the move to UCO. They come to pursue their passions and find their calling, to improve their lives, families, and communities. UCO moves and motivates students in and out of the classroom. Here, potential takes flight. Our students' curiosity ignites a spark that fuels transformation. Oklahoma's Metropolitan University, the university that hasn't stopped moving since 1890. In fact, we are gaining momentum. This is where movement is. This is the University of Central Oklahoma.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What? I can't drive. Why? My. Oh.
Good afternoon, Broncos, and welcome back to UCentral. Looking at our current conditions, we're looking at partly cloudy weather, hottest part of our day, 82 degrees outside with a light wind coming in from the north at 4 miles an hour. Humidity at a 48% with that 17% chance of rain. Looking at those current conditions across the state, Guyman up in the Panhandle is going to be our low spot with 76 degrees. And then looking at the rest of our state, 80 in Tulsa and 82 in the OKC metro area. Lots of different kinds of weather today. We had cloudy, sunny, and even a little bit of drizzle. But going into tonight, we are going to see those scattered storms show back up, 65 degrees. With those winds shifting just a little bit, going east-northeast with 6 miles an hour. Humidity is going to bump up quite a bit to 77%, so very humid weather with that rain bumping up to a 37% chance tonight. Tonight across the state, we are going to see those temperatures cool down just a little bit. We're looking at mid-60s, high 50s, so Woodward 58 this evening. 62 in Clinton, and we're going to see 62 in Miami and 66 in Tulsa. Looking at those highs for tomorrow, 88 Ponca City. We're going to see those high 80s, low 90s. Miami with 86 and Guyman in the Panhandle with 87. Going on into this weekend, it's time for our Bronco game day forecast. It is going to be really cloudy, really muggy, and kind of humid. We might see some chances of those isolated showers like kind of how we saw today. So September 20th starting at 7 kickoff. Starts at 7, 80 degrees outside. That pregame is going to be about 84. And then we're going to cool down as we get later into the evening with 8 o'clock at 78 degrees and 9 o'clock with 76 degrees. Abby, Jeremy, we've kind of had a mixed emotions of different kinds of weather. Might even be seeing some different rain chances coming in next week. Are we excited for the rain or do we not want the rain to come through at all?
I'm excited for the rain. The rain really helps me sleep, and I've been studying a lot, so I have not gotten a lot. So I'm looking forward to it. What about you, Carly?
I'm excited. It's really humid outside. That's what comes with that rain. So I'm not really wanting to see too much humidity. I'm ready for those temperatures to cool down a little bit. Abby?
Well, I love the rain, but I hate humidity. So
Agreed.
Yes and no? Yes and no? All right. Thank you, Carly. Coming up, what happened to Jimmy Kimmel's show?
And what is Sabrina Carpenter doing with the Muppets? Zach Sexton will have your full social media update after the break.
It's time to explore, to come out and play. Our city is waiting, so what do you say? Whether daytime or nighttime, the right time is now. Finding those moments to make you go wow. Amazing new places to fit every mood. Shopping and dining. Did we mention the food? There are green parks and ballparks and water parks too. Museums, attractions, and also a zoo. The modern frontier is the friendliest place. Now is the time for your dreams to be chased.
It's the Roadway Replay.
Time for the lightning round, Brian. Let's rewind your drive to work. How far did your car travel while you checked your phone? 20 feet, 100 feet, the length of a football field?
100 feet.
Oh, sorry, Brian. In just 3 seconds on the highway, your car traveled the length of a football field.
Distracted driving? It's no game.
Hello Broncos, my name is Zach Sexton with your social media update. Disney's ABC is pulling the plug on Jimmy Kimmel Live. The late night show will be off the air indefinitely following a controversy over Jimmy Kimmel's remarks about conservative activist Charlie Kirk's alleged killer. During his Monday monologue, Kimmel suggested Kirk's alleged killer might have been a pro-Trump Republican. The network's Wednesday announcement came after reaction from the chairman of Federal Communications Commission. Brendan Carr, appointed to the FCC post by Donald Trump, told a podcaster his agency could take action against Disney and ABC over Kimmel's comments. Carr suggested that ABC affiliate licenses could be revoked if no action was taken. The network's announcement came after Nexstar, which owns dozens of ABC affiliates, said it would not air Kimmel's program for the foreseeable future. ABC did not immediately respond to a request for further comment. Kimmel's representatives also had not commented as of Wednesday evening. The trailer for the 2025 reboot of the classic 1997 horror film Anaconda released on Wednesday. The twist is that the movie starring Jack Black and Paul Rudd is actually about them wanting to reboot the film Anaconda. The trailer has the two actors stating their desire to reboot the film, and it leads them to encountering the real gigantic anaconda while in the process of making the film. In the trailer, there are glimpses of the anaconda attacking people. You can see if the pair survives when the film comes to theaters on December 25th. The controversial cartoon show South Park postpones its Wednesday night show hours before airtime. Show creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone said, "Apparently when you do everything last minute, sometimes you don't get it done. This one's on us. We didn't get it done in time. Thanks to Comedy Central and South Park fans for being so understanding. Tune in next week." All of this is following them pulling a rerun of the second episode of the current 27th season of South Park, which followed Eric Cartman impersonating Charlie Kirk. The show also recently changed its usual weekly show release to bi-weekly. Fans online are upset there is a 2-week gap between episode releases. Next year marks the 50th anniversary of the classic variety show, The Muppet Show, which piloted in 1976. In honor of that, Seth Rogen is bringing it back on Disney+, and it could potentially be a backdoor pilot for an all-new season. The guest star from the first Muppet Show special is Sabrina Carpenter. Stay on the lookout on Disney+ for the new show, which will be coming out in 2026. Demon Slayer: Infinity Castle stormed into a first-place debut with an estimated $70 million opening. That's on top of the over $300 million the film has made outside North America. The movie is a rating success as well, as on Rotten Tomatoes, critics have it at 98%, as well as fans having it at 98%. Demon Slayer: Infinity Castle is the biggest anime opening ever for the United States domestically. So Jeremy, I'm a really big Muppet fan. What's your favorite Muppet?
Zach, I love that furry little red drummer. What's his name? Animal, yes, he is my favorite. What about you, Zach?
Mine has to be Gonzo the Great. I love his nose, and he is so hilarious.
Good choice.
Abby?
I don't really know much about the Muppets, so I'm going to go Kermit. Thanks, Zach. Coming up, when will UCO football be in action next?
And what was the outcome of the volleyball game earlier today? Luke Underwood will have your full sports update. Don't go anywhere.
Rugged, rough, built for the road ahead.
Sometimes I feel like a shell of a man.
Commercials are fake. What you're feeling isn't. Call or text 988, Oklahoma's mental health lifeline.
Did you hear?
Todd's in the hospital.
Who's Todd? He got a collapsed lung from vaping. He thought it was cool.
Not cool.
Promise you won't vape, Emma. It can lead to a lifelong addiction, and we can't be friends if your lungs collapse.
Bogus.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
The University of Central Oklahoma grows and thrives. We move forward, daily living the Bronco way, being reflective of our neighborhood, community, history, and Oklahoma. This is what has made us who we are. Oklahoma's Metropolitan University, the third largest university in Oklahoma. This is where movement is. This is the University of Central Oklahoma.
Hello, Bronco Nation. I am Luke Underwood, and let's get straight in your Thursday sports stories. The UCO women's soccer team was victorious for the first time this season yesterday. Central Oklahoma earned its win Wednesday night in a 2-1 victory over Southern Nazarene University in Bethany, making them 8-0 all-time against the Crimson Storm. The Broncos are now 1-2-2 on the season and return home Sunday to face the Southwestern Oklahoma State Bulldogs. The Central Oklahoma Broncos will verse the Southwestern Oklahoma State Bulldogs at 1 p.m. live from Tom Thompson Field. The UCO volleyball team is now 11-0. The Broncos had a match earlier today against the Southwestern Oklahoma State Bulldogs, with the match ending in a 3-1 victory for the Chos. UCO is currently hosting the 2025 MIAA and GAC crossover here in Edmond, with the Broncos having several matches today and the rest during the weekend. Central Oklahoma has another match later today against my hometown college, the East Central Tigers. That game will be live at 7 p.m. from the Hamilton Fieldhouse. The Central Oklahoma tennis team will be hosting the ITA Regional Championships. The ITA, or International Tennis Association Regionals, are regional tournaments held in different parts of the United States, with this year's Division II tournament taking place here in Edmond. The tournament will officially start tomorrow and last until Sunday. The Central Oklahoma football team is going to be in action this weekend. The 1-1 Broncos are coming off a bye week after stomping out the Pitt State Gorillas. The Broncos will be facing the 1-2 Washburn Ichabods. The theme for the game is Blue Out or Buck the Bods. That game will be live from Chad Richardson Stadium at 7 p.m. It is now time for your weekly NFL news update. We are about to enter week 3 of the NFL regular season. We have some exciting matchups. Some games of note include the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions versus the Baltimore Ravens in Monday Night Football. The game for tonight is the 2-0 Buffalo Bills taking on the 0-2 Miami Dolphins, in a matchup that will be hard to watch for any fans of the Dolphins. That match will kick off at 7:15 p.m. live from Buffalo. Jeremy, Abby, who do you think is going to be victorious this weekend in our hometown football matchup, the Central Oklahoma Broncos or the Washburn Ichabods?
Luke, I'm always going to go for the Broncos. What about you?
Same here. I will always root for the Broncos, and I especially think we're going to win after being such a hard opponent the last time we were at Chad Richardson. How about you, Abby?
What kind of question is that? I'm going to go with the Broncos. Why would I pick the Ichabods? Okay, thank you, Luke. Coming up, what unusual piece of clothing did the Edmond Police Department find in the road?
And Carly Torbett will have your last look at weather. Stay tuned.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable.
The sad reality is fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kids should know.
Expanding horizons, making room for the new. The modern frontier is ready for you. There's more to discover, more fun to be found. Our city is rising, just look around. Attractions, adventures, excitement and thrills, rooms of beauty and history where knowledge is filled. A convergence of cultures in spectacular places, open skies, open minds, and wide open spaces. The modern frontier awaits you to embrace it.
Oklahoma Supreme Court ruled 8-0 Tuesday in favor of State Question 836, proceeding to its next phase of appearing on a future ballot. The measure, which would create a new Oklahoma constitutional amendment, would allow all registered voters to vote in all primary elections, regardless of party affiliation. With the Supreme Court's passage, supporters of State Question 836 will now move to the signature gathering phase, with the group needing to gather more than 100. With the group needing to gather more than 172,000 signatures in a 90-day window.
Now it's time for our last look at weather. Carly, take it away.
Thank you, Abby. Looking at that 7-day forecast, like I said, we got a lot of rain coming in. Some of those isolated showers, 22% on Friday with an 89 degrees as the high. Saturday, game day, we are looking at 87 degrees with that 24% chance of rain. Like I said, isolated showers that we might be seeing. Sunday, big 40% chance. And then as we go later into this week, we are seeing sunny skies, but we are going to still have possibility about 10 to 15% chance of those isolated showers all throughout the week. So we will be keeping an eye on that for you guys. And then looking at that hourly forecast, we're about to that 5 o'clock mark. Partly cloudy, 76 degrees outside. About 7 o'clock tonight, still going to be cloudy, 74 degrees, and it's going to stick there till about later this evening till we get to that 65 degree mark later around 10 o'clock tonight. That is all I have for you. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Carly. The Edmond Police Department made a post on their Facebook earlier today saying that they found a suit of armor lying in the road. The armor was found at Bryant and Coffee Creek. EPD posted a photo of the armor online asking whoever it belonged to come claim it. EPD posted an update saying Knight reunited with armor. Good news, noble citizens of Edmond. The mysterious suit of armor that was bravely guarding the middle of the road has been now claimed by its rightful owner.
This week is National Arts in Education Week. The National Art Education Association says on their website that it is a nationwide celebration of the transformative power of the arts in education. UCO posted on their official Instagram account to commemorate the occasion, saying that our strong music education, theater, communication education, art education, and dance education programs prepare Broncos to make lasting impacts on our students, schools, and communities through the arts. Well, that's all the time we have for today. I'm Jeremy Ramirez.
And I'm Abby Avers. Have a great night.